Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently in a 2023 Toyota Camry SE. This is just a regular Camry SE. It's not any kind of hybrid or nightshade or anything like that, and we are going to do a fuel economy test on it. So I just filled it up with gas. We are going to cruise on down Interstate 5 for a little while, turn around, cruise back up to the same gas station we started at, fill it back up on the same pump, and then do the math and see how we did. This car is rated at 39 miles per gallon on the highway per the EPA, and this is pretty much a brand new car. Let me see. It's currently got 353 miles on it, so we'll see if it makes its EPA number with pretty much unbroken in engine. This is pretty much a new car. It thinks it's already averaging about 36 miles per gallon at the beginning of the ride here. It's a relatively flat route that we're doing tonight, and of course it's a net elevation gain of 0 because we're going to end up at the same gas station. So we will move on through the night, and I will be back with you right away with an update to see how the progress is going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are cruising on through the night. We're about 20 miles from Legoland right now. The car thinks it's averaging 39.5 miles per gallon. I have my adaptive cruise control, dynamic radar cruise control in Toyota parlance set to 70 miles an hour. If you have one of these cars and you don't know how that works, I'll put a link in the description to a video I made showing how it works. So yeah, we're close to, well, actually we're half a mile per gallon above the EPA rating according to the car. I did hit a couple of minutes worth of traffic, but nothing much to speak of. And I have my average mile per gallon for the last 10 minutes right there, which looks very good with those tall bars. But for some reason, it only will show me up to 40 miles per gallon. So it's a little disappointing. I'm sure some of these minutes I've been averaging better than 40. But anyway, I'm going to go a bit further down, turn around, head back, and I'll have another update for you shortly. All right, so I just turned it around. We are heading back up to the same gas station that we started at. We are averaging an indicated 40.3 miles per gallon. So not too bad. That's potentially a little bit higher than the EPA rating. I did a test like this a couple of months ago in a Toyota Corolla hybrid, and it was almost spot on, like to the 10th of a gallon of what the fuel economy was, which normally cars aren't. There's normally like a 1 to 1.5 mile per gallon variance in what it thinks it's averaging versus what it's actually averaging. But we will see how accurate this Camry turns out to be. Probably have one more update for you, and then we will be back at the gas station to fill it up. All right, we are bringing it home here, currently displaying an average of 40.5 miles per gallon. We've covered 104.2 miles, and one observation I'll make is that fuel gauge has barely budged. Cars typically, it's kind of weird. The fuel gauge doesn't move very quickly when you first fill it up, and then as the fuel burns away, the gauge drops more. But usually once you've covered 100 miles, you'll be down more than that. This car does have, I believe, an 18.5 gallon fuel tank, so relatively large fuel tank for a mid-size sedan, but according to it, we've barely burned any, but I'm sure we've burned some. So we're going to take it back to the gas station right now and find out just how much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We covered 115.4 miles, and she took 2.831 gallons of fuel. She thinks she averaged 40.6 miles per gallon, so let's do the math. 115.4 divided by 2.831 equals, oh, 40.76. Look at Toyota, 40.6, 40.76. They are very accurate with their mile per gallon ohmmeters on the car. I want to make sure I did that right. 115.4 divided by, how many gallons did we say? 2.831 equals 40.76. Oh, we're down to 40.5 because we're just sitting here. So anyway, look at that. The brand new 2023 Camry SE, engine less than 500 miles, got about 1.7, 1.8, however you want to round that off, miles per gallon more than the EPA rating. I'm happy with that result. I think that's pretty good. So yeah, with all that being said, that's the Camry for you. Thank you very much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, all that good stuff, and have a fantastic evening. Bye-bye.